we are unlikely ever to visit. Science in the 19th century continued to give us an ever greater understanding of the mysteries of the universe, and to emerge a feeling might eventually have a complete. 1800, Kelvin, regarded by many as one of the greatest scientists of his age, the moment had come when he declared to the meeting of the British Association of Science, "Nothing new to be discovered in physics now. Remains is more and more precise measurement." Physicist Albert Abraham Michelson concurred. Who thought that the future of science would simply consist of adding a few decimal places already obtained? Important fundamental laws and facts of physical science all been discovered. Future discoveries must be looked for in the 6th place of decimals.
Why not give the French
Years later, Einstein announced his extraordinary new conception of time and space, followed shortly afterwards by the revelations of quantum physics. And Michelson being more wrong about how much new physics there was still to discover. I want to try to explore that there are problems that will remain beyond knowledge, despite any new insights. There are none. Scientists, my hope, dangers when faced with currently unanswerable problems, give in too early to their unknowability. There are answerables. What status do they have?
The Lord Chancellor.
You choose from the possible answers, and it really matter which one you opt for?
Never accept.
Known unknowns is reserved to the world of science. As politician Donald Rumsfeld strayed into the philosophy of knowledge with the famous declaration, "Unknown knowns, things that we know that we know,
all of you.
So know there are known unknowns." To say we know there are some things we do not know. There are also known unknowns.
Nest of
We don't know, we don't know.
collaborators and whoremongers.
Feld received a lot of stick for this cryptic response to a question fired at him during a briefing at the Department of Defense. Lack of evidence connecting the government of Iraq to weapons of mass destruction. Journalists and bloggers had a field day, mating in Rumsfeld being given foot-in-mouth award by the Plain English campaign.
Nothing is as it used to be,
And picks the statement. Felt very concisely summed up different types of knowledge. Perhaps missed one interesting category. Known knowns. Is that know yet dare not admit to knowing. Philosopher Slavoj Žižek argues, possibly the most, especially when held by those with political power, is the domain of delusion, thoughts, ideas, conscience. Love to tell you about the unknown unknowns. It'd be known. Ibn Taleb, author of The Black Swan, believes that the emergence of these that are responsible for the biggest changes in society. Kelvin, it was relativity and quantum physics, turned out to be the unknown unknown, unable to conceive of. In this book, can at best known unknowns. Whether any of them will remain forever unknown. Questions that, by their very nature, may be unanswerable, regardless of progress in knowledge. All these unknowns represent a horizon beyond which we cannot see. Journey to the edges of knowledge, articulate the known unknowns, pass through the known knowns, demonstrate travel beyond what we previously thought were the limits of knowledge. Journey will also test my own ability to know. It's becoming increasingly challenging as a scientist, even the knowns. Just this book is about what we cannot know, it's so important to understand do know and how we know it. Journey to the limits of knowledge, me through the terrain that scientists have already mapped. Limits of today's cutting-edge breakthroughs. Today, I will stop to consider those moments when scientists thought that they had hit a wall beyond which progress was no longer possible. The next generation, away, will give us an important perspective of problems that we might think are unknowable today. Of our journey, this book will provide a comprehensive survey not just of what we cannot know, but of the things we do know. me through those areas of science that are outside my comfort zone. I've enlisted the help of experts to guide me as I reach each science's edge. Test whether it is my own limitations inherent in the questions I'm tackling, them happens then, encounter a question not be answered, and cope not knowing. I admit to myself that some things will forever be beyond my reach. As a species with not knowing, a challenge that has elicited some interesting responses from humans across the millennia. East. Of an idea called ascendance. Another reason why I have been driven to investigate the unknowable, also related to my new job. Previous incumbent of the chair for the understanding of science, certain Richard Dawkins. Took over the position from Dawkins. Braced myself for the onslaught of questions that I would get, not about science, religion. Occasion of the God delusion and his feisty debates with creationists resulted in Dawkins spending a lot of the later years of his tenure debating questions of religion and God. It was inevitable I took up the chair, would be interested in my stance on religion. Initial reaction put some distance between myself and debate about God. My job was to promote scientific progress, engage the public in the breakthroughs happening around them. Keen to move the debate back to questions of science rather than religion. Strategy to deflect the God questions. She admitted that I was in fact a religious man. The journalist got too excited. I went on to explain that my religion, the Arsenal. Temple is the Emirates, formerly Highbury Stadium in North London, and each Saturday I worship my idols and sing songs to them. At the beginning of each season, I affirm my faith. This will be the year we finally win some silverware. Urban environment like London has taken over the role that religion played in society of binding a community together, in rituals and share. As I began to learn as a teenager, pretty good job getting out any vaguely religious thoughts I had had as a kid. I sang in my local church choir, exposed me to the ideas that Christianity had to offer for understanding the universe. Education in the 70s in the UK used with oddly religious overtones, visions of things bright and beautiful towards prayer in assemblies. Religion was dished up as something too simplistic to survive the sophisticated and powerful stories that I would learn in the science labs in my secondary school. Religion was pushed out. Science, football, more attractive. Notably, the questions about my stance on religion not be fobbed off with such a flippant answer. But that during one radio interview, Sunday morning on BBC Northern Ireland, gradually sucked into considering the question of the existence of God. Yes, I should have seen the warning signs. Sunday morning in Northern Ireland, God isn't far from the minds of many listeners. Mathematician, faced with the challenge of proving the existence of a new structure, coming up with arguments to show why such a structure cannot exist. The power of the mathematical language to produce logical arguments has led a number of philosophers of the ages to mathematics of proving the existence of God. I always have a problem with such an approach. I'm going to prove existence, wise in mathematics, the very definition it is that you're trying to prove exists. After some badgering by the interviewer about my stance on the existence of God, I pushed him to try to define what God meant for him, could engage my mathematical mind. Something which transcends human understanding. As I thought, the cop-out. Defined it as something which, its very nature, I can't get a handle on. I'm intrigued by this as a definition. It wasn't such a cop-out after all. Define God. Things we cannot know.
Because of you!
In many ancient cultures, Is a placeholder for the things we couldn't explain or couldn't understand. Ancestors found volcanic eruptions mysterious, became of gods. Science has explained such phenomena. Gods have retreated. Definition has some things in common with a god commonly called the god of the gaps.
We should head through this door.
The phrase was generally used as a derogatory term by religious thinkers. See that this was shrinking in the face of onslaught of scientific knowledge, and a call went out to reject this kind of god. The phrase God of the Gaps, coined by the Oxford mathematician and Methodist church leader Charles Colson, declared is no the gaps to take over at those strategic places science fails. The phrase is also associated with a fallacious argument for the existence of God. Richard Dawkins spends some time shooting down in the God delusion. Are things that we can't explain or know, must be a God at work filling the gap. But I'm more interested in the existence of a fill the gap, equating God, abstract idea, things we cannot know. Things we really don't know, but the things that by their nature we can never know. Things always remain transcendent.
Oi!
Religion is more
There's no weapons
complex,
allowed in the
simple
establishment.
stereotype
You want to
offered up
stay?
by modern society.
Bien sûr, monsieur.
Many
As
ancient
a matter of
cultures in
fact, we were just
India
looking for the code classes.
and the Middle East,
Give it
religion
here.
was not about worshipping a supernatural intelligence,
Fun, governor.
precisely the attempt to
At ease,
appreciate
monsieur.
the limits of our understanding
Quick
and
reconnaissance
language.
of the premises seems
Theologian Herbert McCabe declared, assert the existence of God, claim there is an unanswered question about the universe. It's as hard at those limits. Anything left. There be anything that will always be beyond the limit. Keeps God best at the heart of this book. Identify questions or physical phenomena will always remain beyond knowledge. Can identify things that will remain in the gaps of knowledge? What sort of
I
God
don't doubt it.
is this?
Monkey,
Potency
this is no time for
does
sport.
concept have? Things we cannot
Find a way
know
out of here quickly.
in the world and affect our futures? Worthy of worship,
I have just the thing, monsieur.
first. To know if
One of
in
you
fact
ladies would reach
anything
into my pocket.
remain answered about the universe. Really?
Give it here, love.
Not know?
Is it sufficient, monsieur?
Just edge.
More
See no
than
dice.
sufficient, I'd say.
Upstairs, then, if you
One.
please.
Predictable. Predetermined. Hold together. Everything. It is. How nature creates itself. We scale.
Ready, love.
Snowflake.
You won't forget this.
Snowstorm. Makes me so happy. At the beginning again. It's nothing.
This way,
Stop
love.
hard. Media. Single red on my death.
No ideas.
Get in here.
Oi! Here! What are you up to? You're in the wrong room.
Where's the little frog gone?
He's in there. With his friend.
Oi! Get out of there!
Oh! Hello? Oh. Oh.
Oi! Oi!
Toutes mes excuses. Hello, monsieur. What do we do now?
I was supposed to. smell impossible 好像是为了新的听歌。
We have intruders. Get your weapons. Let's go.
Lafayette. Shh. Looks like we've stirred the nest. Keep a lookout, Marquis. I need to find a way through here.
I shall be diligent, monsieur. Monsieur, can you move the cargo?
Alright, 2 shorts for bobbies, 1 long for nights.
Damn nights. Sure it's not the other way round, you know. 2 shorts for nights and 1 long for bobbies. You killed
Rebel down, bastards! Clear!
Perhaps the rooftops are not our best path, monsieur.
You may be right. We need to find another way to the hospital.
I found a way out. Trop facile, hein? I sense that we are not welcome here.
Keep your eyes open. We don't want to create any further commotion.
Look, monsieur. God did not save this queen.
Move! Lafayette, keep your head down. We need to take out the sniper.
Absolument, monsieur.
Sniper subdued!
Lafayette, keep your head down. We need to take out the sniper.
Absolument.
Hang on, monsieur. I will cover you.
Lafayette, keep your head down. We need to take out the sniper.
Absolument, monsieur. Stay down, monsieur. I will provide cover.
Rebels neutralized. Enemy down. They're killing us. Let's head up.
Move in.
I'm being suppressed.
Stay in cover, my friend.
We have to keep moving. I imagine more rebels are on their way. They've blocked the way. Through the building.
Monsieur! Shotgunner coming out of the building! More rebels! My friend, you need to be more careful than you think.
I think I'm ready to.
Monsieur!
Rebels down! Rebels neutralized!
Так, йому нове.
Monsieur, shotgunner coming out of the building. More rebels in the courtyard. Frag out! Monsieur, shotgunner coming out of the building. More rebels in the courtyard. Reloading. I got you covered.
Enemy down!
Monsieur, shotgun.
I'm taking heavy fire!
I will support you from above, my friend.
Understood, Monkey.
Enemy down!
Shit.
I'm taking suppressing fire!
He's got me pinned down. Reloading. He's got me pinned.
Watch out! Grenade!
Forgot about that.
They're still coming through. Sir, shotgunner coming out of the building.
Target down. I'm reloading.
Oh, I feel easy in there.
I'm under heavy fire. I got him right here.
I will support you from above, my friend.
Oh, flipping hard.
Monsieur, shotgunner coming out of the building. Shotgunner neutralized. More rebels in the courtyard.
Reloading. Rebel neutralized. I'm taking fire. Smoke grenade out. I need to reload.
Oh man.
I'm being suppressed.
Shotgunner coming out of the building. Shotgunner dead. More rebel in the courtyard.
No.
Understood, Monkey.
Monsieur, get into cover.
That did some damage.
This is most exciting.
Down. Smoke out! Enemy down!
Monsieur, grenadier.
Down! Grenade! Rebel down!
Watch it! Grenade!
Rebel neutralized! Down! Shit. Target down!
I believe the rebels are out of reinforcements, monsieur. We're almost through.
Be careful, lad. need to keep moving and get off the streets.
A little help with the wagon, monsieur?
Percival, do you read me?
Save your breath, monsieur. The buildings are blocking the signal.
Curse of progress. Hand me your monocular. I can see our target. The hospital is 2 miles west.
Do you see our comrades?
Not yet. There. It must be there.
Shall we join the soirée?
Let's invite a few friends, shall we? Air Command, this is Galahad. I need response from anyone in the vicinity of Whitechapel. Air Command, this is Galahad.
Think, monsieur.
Do you copy?
We are without sanction here. The Lord Chancellor will be most displeased. Fayette does not fancy a court-martial.
We'll worry about that later.
Galahad, this is Sentinel 5. We are 3 leagues northeast of Whitechapel. Please state directives.
Sentinel 5, this is Galahad. We require air support on standby.
Acknowledged, Sir Galahad. We are signaling blue-red at a 1-second interval. We request your visual confirmation for heading change.
Monsieur, we must indicate our position. Sentinel 5 is waiting for our signal.
Sir Galahad, we have not received confirmation of your position. Sir Galahad, this is Sentinel 5. We have visual confirmation of your position. Heading change to
That's weird.
4 degrees. Assuming holding pattern above Whitechapel in 8 minutes.
Sentinel 5. We'll wait further orders at location.
Let's go.
Does I think most gold in there?
Smell of pestilence.
The Parisian slums are more fragrant, I suppose.
Merde smells like merde, monsieur. Anyways.
I need a shit ton of piss now. Oh.